guys, I have a new tutorial today and I'm so excited to show you guys what it's all about. So Belleto Studio sent me my own airbrush makeup machine, and it is like my new favorite thing ever. Like, I use it every day. It's so easy and quick, and I love how it looks. It looks so natural and airy and fresh. Like, I don't even feel like I'm wearing any makeup, which I love. Now, I also have something fun. They're going to be giving one away on my blog, so make sure you check it out. It's like a huge prize, big deal. Good Christmas present, and they're also doing a huge discount code, so make sure you check it out. I'm going to go through each step of what I do on my makeup, and I can do the whole thing pretty much airbrushed. And you can also use other makeup with it if you'd like as well. So I'll show you a little bit of how I use a little bit of my old, but mostly all airbrush, and I love it. Okay, so there's a video on Belleto Studio that I'll link you to that'll show you all the instructions how to use it, because I'm going to go through just kind of quick how to use it. There's the power button, and then the mode, which will go on low, medium, and high, and that means how quick your makeup is coming out. And I don't know, I usually do everything on low just because I would rather have it come out slower so that it's really smooth and I don't get any lines or anything on there. Let's get started. Okay, so what I begin with first is make sure you have a clean, fresh face. This is called M1 Morning Dew Moisturizer. Make sure you shake up everyone before you use it, each time, not just at the beginning, each time you go to use it. Okay, so for the Morning Dew, I'm just going to use one drop. So you just do one drop in there, and that's all, in the little thing. So the makeup lasts a long time. Foundation, I'll use like 5 or 6 drops, but for everything else, it's like 1 or 2. So you'll turn it on, you can kind of hear that, and switch it to low. And make sure the whole time you're doing circles over your face. And it's like 6 inches or so away from your face. And you'll be able to hear once like the stuff inside runs out, it switches just to air. And I barely am pulling the trigger. So what I'm doing, now air is just coming out even when I push it because there's nothing in. There's the trigger. I'll just pull it like halfway. You don't want to pull it all the way or else your makeup will come out too fast. So make sure you're pulling it like halfway, 6 inches away from your face, and do it in a circular motion the entire time. Next, I'm using their P1 primer, is what it's called. So for the primer, I'm going to do 2 drops, just barely 1, 2. I still have it on low, and I just barely pull the trigger and do it in circular motions. This primer is so silky. I love it. After I use it, my skin feels amazing. And I also like how much quicker I feel like this dries than normal makeup. I kind of feel like sometimes when I used foundation, it took a little bit for it to dry before it actually felt set on your face. See, now it changed to air. So I'm done with that. And so I felt like I had to like wait to put any powder on because I didn't want my foundation to get smeared or messed up or anything. And this is so light that you can like touch your face after you do any of it and nothing on my fingers. Yes. Okay, so next I'm going to use the CC1 light yellow neutralizer. Okay, I'm just going to use 1 drop of this. This is to go on like your red spots too, or like splotchiness. I have a little bit down here just to even it out before you do your foundation. Make sure that you're not too close or else you will see the yellow come out quick. And make sure this one's on low as well. So I like to do it around my nose a little bit, upper lip, and just underneath my eyes. Sorry about the lighting. This is like the best lighting in my house. So I hope you guys can kind of see what's going on. A little bit in between my eyebrows, around the nose, around my lips. And you see how long like 1 drop goes? See, there you go. You can hear it when it's running out. Right there. It's gone. Okay. You can even air it a little bit with just the air to make sure it's all dry. Okay. Now I'm going going to get on to the foundation. Sorry, my hair's a mess. It's been like 5 days. Don't judge. I am going to go with the F3 and the F5. I like a mixture of these two. I feel like the F3 is a tiny light, but I don't want too much of the F5. So I'll show you what I do. I put about 4 drops of the F3 and like 2 of the F5. So at first you won't see like too much of a difference. You're going to want to do a few coats. You won't have to put more drops in, but just you're going to go around your face a few different times. Okay, so you can already tell, but you really can't see that much of a difference because it matches so well with your skin, I feel like. I had a hard time with foundation forever, finding one that I didn't feel like was too heavy, which I still love the Revlon Color Stay or Revlon Photo Ready. If I'm not using my airbrush machine, that is what I'm using still. So you can still use that. But this is like amazing. I don't even know how to explain it, but it's so light and matches my skin so well that you can barely tell that I'm wearing any makeup. We're done with the foundation. Can you kind of see, sorry, this lighting again. It's like so, and I can already touch it and nothing's gonna come off. Next, what we're gonna go to, and I usually don't use blush, but you really should, because it's pretty. So I'm gonna show you guys today how to use this blush, and I love it. There's a lot of different shades, let me shake it up first, of the blush that you can use, but I wanted the really fun, like peach look, B5 Peachish. Now with the blush, you also only need 1 drop, because one goes a long way with like the colors. So again, do it on low and just find the apple part of your cheek and just do little circles. Can you see it? Sorry, it's really hard to see in this lighting. It's like you guys can't see this at all. There we go. Can you see it starting to come? It's really a natural, just light pink, and I love it. There you go. You can see if I'm back here a little. Just really light on each side. Okay, next I'm going to show you the bronzer. It's called Shimmer Bronzer. There's a shimmer and there's a not, but I'm going to show you the shimmer today because I want to do a little bit of a holiday look. I'm going to do 2 drops of this because I like to make sure this gets on my neck as well. So it's really blended. Okay, this kind of gives you the packing effect, like the contouring your face. This took me the longest to learn with this. To be honest, you'll probably have to try the airbrush system like 2 or 3 times to get the hang of it. But once you get the hang of it, it's way quick and easy. And really, I usually don't do every one of these steps every day. So it's just, this is a full look, but if you want just really quick foundation and run out the door, it's way easy. Okay, so I have this, it's on low again. I'm gonna barely pull it back for this. And just do it right, like, I'm not blowing it right now, but I'll show you, like, right where you would to contour. A little bit on the side of your nose, and then you'll do up, around, and underneath. So I'm going to barely pull it and continue doing in circles how you were the other stuff. See, you can already see. Okay, perfect. Now what I like to do so that it's not, I got my line a little harsh there, is just put 1 drop of your lighter foundation back in, F3. So it will even it all out. Okay, so next what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you guys the eyeshadow. And I'm going to do a little bit of the shimmery look. Okay, this eyeshadow that I got from them is, I think, like my favorite I've ever used. It's kind of the gold, which I normally use, but it's a little bit more yellow, which is fun because it gives it a little bit lighter gold. It's called S2 24 karat gold. Now I'm going to put, I think one should be enough, one drop of that in. It's hard to see, I'm sorry, I know. Okay, so can you see it lightening up already? I love it. And as you do it, because you're doing it a little bit closer than the 6 inches so you don't get it all over your face, I like to let go of the trigger and let the air sit on it for a minute so it doesn't get like run at all or anything, because you are a little bit closer when you do your shadow. And they have so many fun colors of shadow. Okay, I'm going to use one more drop. Do it a little drastic so that you guys can see it actually from here. Okay. And you can literally do everything with the airbrush machine. You can do your eyeliner. They have stencils on there to help you at first figure out how to do the eyeliner. I have not yet tried the eyeliner just because I don't wear it sometimes. If I like recently got my eyelashes done or something, I usually don't wear it. But there's the gold. Can you see that a little bit? Okay, now what I'm going to do is, there's a ton of different colors, but this is what I found I like most for my crease of my eyelid, if I can find it, is the bronzer. Just so the same color that you use to contour and on your cheeks, I'm going to use for the crease of my eyelid. And like seriously, these last forever because you're using like 2 drops at a time. In foundation, you're using like 4 or 5. Okay. So this is, there you guys can see that better because it's a darker color. I love the airbrush eyeshadow. It comes out like, you know how sometimes you feel like on other eyeshadows you have to mix it a ton or else it doesn't like blend it in? I don't know. This, like, it's hard to tell from, but it blends in really, really well. Okay, see, I love their stuff for the eyes. So that's the eyeshadow. Okay, I think we're all done with the airbrush. Now I'm just going to show you the final touches for your holiday look that are just going to be from normal makeup. But so you can see better, see how like natural it all looks and it all goes on so even. And like I said, if you buy it and you don't want to buy, if you can get a kit where it comes with all your beginning makeup, which is all that you need and it'll last you a long time. But if you just want to buy the machine, start out with like the primer and one foundation and maybe like the contouring or the bronzer, and then use everything else with just your normal makeup. You really can mix it. Like, okay, so here's my original favorite concealer. Look. After, I'm going to put it on my nose, give that line a little bit more drastic. I can put it underneath my eyes. It doesn't do anything to your makeup that is already on. It actually like goes on better over it because it's so smooth. So there. See, I just added a little bit of my concealer if you want to do that. Okay, we're going to play with a little bit of shimmer today on our, just around our eyes to give you that really fun, like I said, holiday look. I'm using for my shimmer the ID Bare Mineral. I don't know if they have this color anymore, but it's the white gold. It's just a really light shimmer. Do it in my corner of my eye, just a little bit. You don't want to do a tiny bit out. You don't want to get too much because you don't want to be like a shimmering goddess. Yeah, but I love it, and it makes your eyes just like pop. A little bit here. I like to do a tiny line on my nose and mix it in a little underneath, right underneath your eyebrow. Not too much. Okay, if you do too much, and I was like a victim of this in junior high, just a tiny to give your eyebrow the arch. You can also do your eyebrows with the airbrush makeup machine. I didn't show you that today, sorry. You'll just use a lighter color that matches your eyebrows. Do the same thing as you would for your eyeshadow. But I'll just show you with what I normally do, just really quick. Since my hair is blonde, I don't need much at all. And that is your holiday makeup look. I have my eyelashes done, so I'm not going to put any mascara on, but whip a little mascara on, and you're good. This is your Belleto Studio airbrush makeup look. I love it. I can touch my whole face after it's done. I don't feel like it's wiping off. It's not getting on your clothes. It's so clean. And again, if you want, you can use other makeup with it. You can mix it in. It's not strictly all airbrush, but make sure you enter for the giveaway and look at the coupon code or the discount code because it's only for a certain amount of time that'll last. And it's huge. For today, I'm going to show you because it's way dry outside. I'm going to use my Smith's Rosebud Salve. Sorry. This is like my favorite in the winter. It looks like that. And it's so yummy and glossy. And if you have dry lips at all, I promise it'll be like night and day when you use it. Okay, there is your holiday airbrushed look. Hope you guys have a great holiday season. Love you all, and thanks for following Carolyn. See you guys.